All right, guys, welcome back, and you know what it is. We're breaking down some seltzer today. It's the new Truly Unruly 8% variety pack. Breaking down Truly Unruly 8%. What a cool name, Truly Unruly. Has a nice sound off the tongue, you know what I'm saying? So 8%, this is like a monstrosity of a seltzer. It's like their Truly Surge, right? That's a thing. Here we are, breaking down more high-octane seltzer. I guess there's a place in the market for these, but they're kind of scary. If you're drinking them all day long, you're in trouble. Let's see what we're working with today. 180 calories. 180 calories. Why? Higher alcohol content. We have 7 grams of carbohydrate and 4 total sugar. That seems to be baseline across the whole pack here. We don't have anything too different, but we have different concentrates of juice. So Tropical Twist, Berry Blast, Citrus Crush, and Strawberry Smash. Again, 20 bucks for this pack. Very good on the baseline for being the normal. It's the normal monetary spending that we get in this category, so nothing outrageous, but it's certainly outrageous at 8%. That's all I can say. So is there a place for this? Let's check it out today. We're going to be reviewing it, and I'm going to get a little bit of my opinion going for you guys. Do you want this pack? Do you need to seek it out? Well, you can watch my review and see if it works for you guys. I don't know. I'm just one man, you know, so I seem to try to be honest with my reviews. I don't want to like hype anything up too much, but there's a little bit of hype but behind these high octane seltzers. They're a little bit crazy. I feel like people seek these out quite often, and I will say, good packaging. I like it. Truly's usually very good about their packaging, and the cans, little slim sleeks, very good looking cans. They stick out in the crowd. Again, we've got a lot of action. So we have ingredients: filtered water, alcohol, natural flavors, which whatever that means, contains less than 2% of cane sugar, strawberry juice from concentrate, citric acid, sodium citrate, sea salt, sucralose, asulfame, I don't know, potassium. So we've got, you know, not the most natural, if you will, but Truly is typically kind of artificial. Let's just be honest. I've been on record saying I don't always like Truly, but it says on the can, made with the real fruit juice from concentrate. So we'll see what we're working with. 180 calories, not good on the waistline, but if you're trying to get caught up at the party, you know what I mean? You could have 1 or 2 of these, you're already there, you're already caught up. So I don't know a darn thing about these. I'm going in blind. We're just going to break it down and give the honest opinion. Berry Blast number 1, let's start it off. So guys, it's back in the seltzer game. I don't know. See what we're working with. Again, Truly, always dropping new packs. Definitely not clear as I poured it. It has that juicy, concentrated, pinkish hue, a little bit of violet in there too. It looks good. Berry Blast, I can smell it. Smells super strong. Tons of berry. I don't know what I'm getting into, guys. Berry Blast, cheers. Truly Unruly. Has it way off the tongue. I love the way it sounds. Okay, these are pretty darn cold, but guess what? That's pretty tasty. Not as artificial as I thought. I could see where the sea salt kind of comes into play. It feels like a goza. Like if you guys are familiar with craft beer, sometimes there's a certain type of beer that has like a juicy quality and it's kind of dry and it has this little like almost salty back end. It's in a good way. It mixes with the fruit juice really well. That's kind of how this comes across, almost as like a craft beer goza. Not too sweet. Certainly really bold berry flavor. You know, on the artificial end of the spectrum, of course. It's not like 100% natural by any means. But is this what I was expecting off first impressions? No. Drier, tasty beverage at 8%. Hard to even tell that it's that high of octane. These could do some serious damage. Kind of tart blackberry, juicy raspberry. Again, that sea salt coming into play for some reason, and it almost balances this beverage out. It makes it a little bit drier, a little bit more enjoyable, and it kind of cuts the acidity, it cuts the artificial flavor in a really nice way. I mean, you do have that real fruit juice concentrate. Maybe that's helping tremendously today. I actually really like that. Coming from a person who typically, I don't like Truly that much, but that's a really nice product. Okay, I'm jumping over to Citrus Crush. What do we have? We have lime juice from concentrate, lime juice, citric acid, sea salt again. So they're doing this like sea salt thing, and I wouldn't have ever thought that would work in a seltzer, but for some reason, I really like that first one. So let's go to the second. Citrus Crush. 8% damage going on here. I'm in trouble. Cheers. That tastes a little bit more like almost like a vodka, but again, like this lime, tart, juicy quality, really adding to drinkability and dryness. Certainly, again, not as sweet or artificial as I thought. Yes, it is somewhat artificial. Yes, it is kind of heavy the way it feels, but it doesn't feel 8% heavy. It actually is super smooth, very refreshing, and again, that kind of tart, lime, sea salt thing really working for these. I don't know where they came up with that recipe, but it's very nice, and it's a nice breath of fresh air, something you don't get in seltzers very often. Nice orange, maybe a touch of like lemon, lime. It's flowing really good. Again, I could drink this and not complain. 8% damage going on. Whew, whew. Lord help us. That tastes like it has almost like a vodka back end, though. I will say that one's not as smooth as the Berry Blast. I'm going to go back to Berry Blast real quick. So if these warmed up, I do think they'd be not so appealing on the back end. But this one, the Citrus Crush, I can feel the heaviness of the booze a little bit on the back end. Candied citrus, but again, you can feel the body show itself a little bit. So let's go to Tropical Twist. I feel like I want to do Strawberry Smash last. So what's in this one? Pineapple juice from concentrate. So orange juice, pineapple juice. This sounds like it could be good. Is this going to taste like Burnett's? I hope not. But guys, like 8%, you know you're getting into something crazy at 8%. Like, I can't be upset if there's a little bit of that feeling on the back end, you know, that almost liquor kind of touch on the back end. It's 8% alcohol. Of course, that's a ton of booze in the seltzer. Most of them are 4 or 5%. This is 8. Tropical Twist. Look at that. Still just a tinge of like a mango pineapple juice touch. Just a little bit. Almost clear though. Cheers. Oh yeah. So again, I talk about this. I'm haunted by my college days, so this does have a touch of that pineapple Burnett's, but this one's not that bad on the back end. I will say it's very pineapple forward. It's dull pineapple juice out of the can, and it's got this like higher acidity that's still kind of cut. There's a cutting of that acidity, but let me see here. So sea salt again. A driver in this to some degree. Like I feel like it's putting a nice touch on the back end, just cutting through acidity, cutting through a little bit of that sweetness, and there's a little tart thing in there too, but these are still ridiculously flavorful. It's truly, that's what they do. I feel like they're known for outrageous bold flavor, and that's what they're delivering today, but within reason and good drinkability at 8%. See, there's no bad back end, though. I will say, so this one, I feel like the citrus had a bad back end compared to the others so far. So lastly, guys, Strawberry Smash. We're going to go with this one. Great looking cans, by the way. Very good. And then we have cane sugar strawberry juice from concentrate. Sucralose. Okay, there's your artificial. So sea salt, again, always a driver in these. 4% juice. Nice pop. Let's go. Last but not least. So strawberry is always a very tough flavor to emulate, so we'll see how artificial this one is. Let's go to it. Strawberry Smash Boom Boom. Hey man, that's hitting. This is really good. Again, this isn't too artificial. Strawberry is usually a very watery fruit. If you know that, you do already. I've talked about this. This could have been super artificial, but I feel like they toned it down a little bit. I feel like they made it a little bit more natural, and they didn't put so much of that artificial strawberry candied quality to it. Yes, it's there, but it feels toned down. It feels very drinkable and enjoyable. It's still really refreshing at 8%. Is there a bad back end here? No. There is no bad back end here. I think the worst one I got in the mix was the Citrus Crush. Disclaimer, if these warm up, I can't say that I'd be so happy about these. I don't know. I feel like the 8% would surely show itself with this kind of alcohol content, guys. So you want to drink these ice cold, but where do I stand right now with them ice cold? It's a fantastic product. It's really good. If you're on the natural side of things, these might not be for you. It might be a little too bold, a little too artificial. But compared to some of their other offerings, this was kind of more refreshing and a little bit more toned down than I thought it would be. These are still very tasty, really drinkable. I think that's the main thing in this whole review is the drinkability is off the charts at 8%. You guys could get some serious damage going on here, chugging these 1, 2, 3, 4, good night. Good night. You catch up to a party that's happening. 2, 3 of these, 4 of these, good night. Really like the strawberry smash. I don't know why I like that so much. So where do I rank these? Let's get this out of the way. Let's do this. Let's do the damn thing. Citrus Crush. I feel like I want to like it a lot, but it's just the back end, it's a hair too heavy. I can feel the alcohol just a little bit creeping up on me. I guess that puts it last, but I feel like sometimes I don't get it. There's just something about that back end. I really like the flavor, but the back end is just slightly a little bit more alcoholic than the rest of the pack. Berry Blast seems the most artificial of all of them. I really like the strawberry. Strawberry Smash, easily number 1. Strawberry Smash is smashable. Love that. Love that one. Berry Blast is really good. It's just kind of, it's the most artificial flavor. Raspberry, you know, it's whatever. But let me see. Do I want to put Tropical Twist third? It tastes like pineapple burnett's, so for me, that puts you last. That's just, I don't like that flavor because it haunts me in my dreams, guys. It gives me nightmares. It is what it is. I'm going Strawberry Smash. I'm going Berry Blast. I'm going Citrus Crush. Could have a better back end. And then I'm going Tropical Twist, number 4. And because I'm haunted by pineapple burnett's. Citrus Crush, the worst back end of the 4 if you ask me, but that's just one man's opinion. Take this how you will, guys. It's a fun pack. I think you should try it. I think you should buy it if you get the chance. Give them a shot. 8% dangerous. I hope I don't make a video with, you know, one of these, me going RIP to you. You know what I mean? So it's been another episode of Poor Michigan Reviews. Till next time, guys, drink good seltzer, drink good beer, and you know what? Have some fun while you do it. Cheers.